I don't know. Did see one thing where I don't know. I wish I could go back in time and tell them to do otherwise. Which is that there's like a fan, like a, I don't know, maybe like a dad and a mom. I'm not sure. But two people, and they said, "Oh, we lost our gloves. Like, is there a chance like one of the bus drivers found it?" So I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah." So I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to the bus driver, see if anybody has found it, and they'll drop it off here. So go ahead, go to the bus driver, tell them, you know, give the all call to all the other bus drivers to check their bus. You know, it's pretty usual, just because people lose stuff quite a lot, actually. And when they do this all call, and I go back to the couple, I'm like, hey, like, you could wait here and check back tomorrow, or you could just like, oh, we could wait here and check back in a couple minutes, they might have it, or you could come back tomorrow and it'll be at the Lost and Found at Disney. So I told them that. They decided to leave. Maybe like 7 minutes later, a bus driver turns them into me. The same like pink gloves. It's too bad. Because the thing is, I don't know, like at the time I didn't think about this. But for the most part, if somebody loses something on the bus, they're more than likely going to find it. Just because I feel like people at Disney, like as soon as you get on the bus, like your intention isn't to find somebody's lost gloves and take them. Like your intention is you want to come home because you're sad and tired and you spend so much money, and you know, you're like, why did I do this? I could have spent this money on like groceries or something. I don't know, but I feel like your intention when you get on the bus at Disney isn't to look for things to steal. So more than often than not, we'll actually find lost and found, and they'll, you know, we could pick them up. You know, I think we found a lot of different things lost and found. Like one time, a bus driver said that somebody left their stroller, their baby stroller, and they just never came back for it. The story behind that one, I wish I knew, but who leaves a baby stroller? Like realistically, bro, who leaves a baby stroller? Because you gotta think about, how did the baby like get inside Disney? Like they came inside using the baby stroller, and assuming you stop your baby, you put the baby in the baby stroller. So how do you lose a baby stroller unless you lost the baby? It's I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling like a lot of different things. Phones are a common one. Baby stroller. The one time we found this really cool chess set that they have in the park with like the Disney characters. Really, really cool. I'm big into chess right now, so that would have been really cool to like. Cause I saw that, I was like, man, people have to just lose it, or like they come back, or like they lost and they don't come back to take it. Like shoot, those people are probably pretty rich then. You know, cause that was like $80. You know, that's like, it's like a full day, like probably like me working 4 or 5 hours right there, and they just left it there. I don't know. Some people are really, really wealthy, honestly. Like I know somebody that's a millionaire. You know, you'd be surprised. A lot of people that work in parking, they're retired. They have a lot of money. You know, so it's like, why are you working? But I'll say in a second. But now when it comes to money though, I've been trying to I put like $9,000. I put $8,000 in the S&P 500, and I'm at 9,000 right now. So I'm gonna keep on putting money in there, just because I feel like that's a smart way to invest. I saw this YouTube video that somebody's saying, I think it was Warren Buffett, saying that your first 100 grand is the most important. Because let's say you make you put in 100 grand and you earn like 9% that year, you just made $9,000. You didn't have to do anything. Like, I put in $8,000 right now. I earned $1,000. I did not have to do anything for that $1,000. Like, it's weird. Like, the risk in the S&P 500, the top 500 companies in the US, it's weird because it always gives back like 7 to 8% on average over time. So it's never going to go to zero. It's never going to lose half its value. So it's like something you put money in, you get a little bit out, like percentage wise, but you don't have the risk of like losing tons of money. I don't know, but I'm trying to put more money into that. You know, first 100,000 is very important, and then just let it compound after that. I was having an interesting conversation with one of my family members where it's more like personal experience, like type of conversation, but we're saying that people our age, so I live in California, and that people our age just, like, nobody owns a house. Like, a lot of my cousins, they have a ton of friends. None of their friends in their 20s own a house. Me, I know a bunch of people, especially at the parking lot. You know, I don't know if I should have stopped there, but in a parking lot, unless they're like late 30s, early 40s and work 2 jobs, like, nobody owns a house. You know, probably have to move to, I don't know, what's somewhere like where nobody lives at, like a Utah, I don't know states, but like anywhere other than New York City and California, you could buy a house in. Move to one of those places, get a house for like, I don't know, because in California, you're not getting a place, honestly. Nada. California, New York City, I want to say, because I went to so I rented in New York City for like 10 weeks. I was there for the gameplay engineering internship at Take-Two Interactive, and sorry, I was there for like 10 weeks, and rent was like, I think like 3,200, like over 3,000 a month. So like I don't know, it was a very small place, but like 3,000 to like 3,100 a month for rent for one person in a very, very small room. You know, I think I get blocked by this guy. Okay, cool. But no, that was incredibly expensive. Like the whole apartment was maybe like a third of the size of like a classroom that you'd see when you're in school. Like a third of the size of that would probably be my apartment. Insane. But it does cross my mind. You know, someday I'm sure I'll have to like, I either do my compound investing, get that 100 grand and start like compounding it, or I end up like moving out of California, which I don't know. I think that I have too much here to move out. At the same time, I wouldn't mind moving out for, you know, a couple months. You know, see how it is out there. Do a little bit of traveling. I don't mind. It seems like a fun thing to do. But yeah, it's like once you get 100 grand, you know, you could like start compounding it, which would be great. So I always think about picking up extra hours, but then when I'm at work, I'm just like, you know, it's like, yeah, like I'm here for money, but like, you know, like this isn't my career job. Like I feel like I should wait till my career job to start like heavily doing like investing and all that. Pretty much putting the S&P 500. Investing is a strong word. But basically just putting the S&P 500. Because I'm like 2.5 years from graduating, just about, in a degree in business administration. In human resources. So just about that long. 2.5 years, so I'm 25. I just turned 25. So I'm 25, 26 or 7. Probably graduate when I'm 28 with my degree. And I don't know, it's interesting because it's like, I think people would look at me, and if they were to wake up in my body, they'd be like, oh man, the years that I wasted. You know, because you're 28, you just graduated.